The All American Prepper. Having trouble? Let me know if I got a 5x5. Trying to get everything. There we go. Just doing a random live. That's what I do. I just randomly go live. Anybody got any questions about prepping? Until then, I'll talk about what I would do. If I was a beginner prepper, the first thing I would do is get me, trying to find it. Get me a good knife. First thing I would do as a beginner prepper is get me a good knife. This is a good one. Get it at Home Depot. It's a great starter knife. As I was getting me a good knife, if I had any resources, shelter, even if it's just a tent, and then a pellet gun. Surprisingly, they make some pellet guns that are stronger than 22 rifles. And it's great for small game, birds, especially birds. You can just sit still anywhere and shoot birds. And all North American birds are edible. So I would definitely get a pellet gun. And, if I had to, I could use that pellet gun for self-defense. They make pellet guns that shoot stronger than a 22 rifle. So if you shoot somebody in the eye with that pellet, that might take them out of the fight. I would definitely be reloading, after I took that shot. If I had time, I would reload. If I didn't, I would deploy my knife. But then after I got a good pellet gun, and meanwhile, putting back food and Band-Aids and Neosporin, you can buy you a buy here, pay here shelter. Go to one of these buy here, pay here shed places, and it'll find if you can find someone that'll let you put it on their property, you can literally have a place where you can close the door. It's a tiny home for $150 a month if you can find somewhere to put that shed. And you can literally turn that shed into a bunker. And if you're homeless, man, that's a great way to go. Just get you, if you can't pick up enough cans and all, if you can't, just, because every time I run, I come back with a bag of cans. Just get you a job anywhere, Taco Bell, McDonald's, anywhere. Just somewhere where you're making enough money to pay that $150 a month shed payment. And, if you can get you a source of electricity, that's even great. That's even better. Because then you can run you an air conditioner. Just cut a hole in the wall and put an air conditioner in there. And then you're nice and cool and comfortable. Put you a bed in there, build up, starting from scratch. I'd buy the knife, buy a tent, till I can afford and had a place to put that shed. And just keep stepping up. You hold a job long enough, hell, next thing you know, you can get financed for a Harley. It's better to pay cash, so you don't got to pay no interest. That's really the best way to do it is try to save money and pay cash. But that's hard for a lot of people. But it will be a burden making those payments. But you pay the shed off, pay your bike off, now you got transportation. You can make it. You just got to be determined. I got a lot of, go to my playlist, I can show you how to forage wild edibles where you literally don't have to buy any food. That's a big money saver, just foraging. It doesn't cost anything. You may find a good fishing hole, shoot a couple squirrels, rabbits, birds. You don't have to pay for no food. Or, they have food banks that you can go to and stand in line, and they'll give you food to get by until you become self-reliant. That's the ultimate goal, is become self-reliant. I started off, I'm just going to be honest with you, I was in a bad spot in my life. But I started off, I bought a shed, put it on some property. Got some electricity, got air conditioner, got a bed. Then I turned that shed into a bunker. Because I do have PTSD. It just makes me feel better knowing that I'm secure. I put fences up around it. Got dogs. But I just started out with just a shed. Turned it into a home. Saved up my money, got me a Harley. I do security work. I am the best at that. There's no one better at security than me. You may think you are, but I don't know anyone that's better at security than me. I have so many life experiences. I've been in combat. I've been doing security work since I was 19 years old. It's really the only thing I know how to do. And I used to do some hard-hitting security work, by the way. Very, very intense, hard-hitting security work. And so through my experiences, and I am trained, and I still train. I train every day. Every day. I do something. That's a lot of being a prepper, is you got to train. Even if you're just training in gardening, you need to be self-reliant. Grow your own food. I don't have to go to Walmart. Ever. Really, the only thing that I buy is soap. I guess in Fight Club, Tyler Durden was right about that. That soap is the yardstick to society, I believe he said. Because I got to have soap. So, yeah, you might catch me at Walmart buying soap. But I grow all my own food, hunt and produce. I eat the birds. I kill the hogs. I have no refrigeration. I could have, but I had a little refrigerator. And it worked great. But that's not, I like being off grid as much as possible. So I don't want to even have to depend on refrigeration. I learned how to live without it. I literally got a little pool that I bought from Walmart, and I take my bath in it. I'm sitting, I'm so self-reliant, I'm sitting on my off, you need to have one of these, even if you got grid. It's a bucket toilet and have garbage bags to put in it. But, if the grid goes down and you can't flush your toilet, you need a bucket. That's something, a lot of preppers don't talk about. What are you going to do about that? If your toilet don't work. Well, if you got you a bucket and some garbage bags, it's a toilet. It just doesn't flush. And you're going to have to do something with that. But I don't have a flushing toilet. I'm that much off grid. I run off solar. I pick up every single can. I see a penny on the ground, I bend over and pick it up. I don't waste anything. And people do, they say, man, you're tight with your money. Yes, I am, because I make that money count. And I will bend over and pick up a penny. I'll bend over and pick up aluminum can. You're damn right I will. And I do. And I see a nice plot of plants that I know is edible. I'm picking them. Bring them home and cook them. Doesn't cost me anything. And it's actually more healthy than anything you're going to buy at the store because it doesn't have no pesticides or nothing on it. So you're good to go. But am I coming in 5x5? And if you have any questions, just ask me. Let's talk prepping. I'm just doing it on the fly. I'm doing it this way. That way I'm not overwhelmed trying to read all the comments. I've luckily a couple of subscribers hired me to do some security work, and one of them I did have to manhandle someone. So my back's a little jacked up. So for the first time in my life, I took this stuff the doctor gave me called gabapentin. I am kind of high on that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of high on that gabapentin. It's got me. I'm not taking that no more, man. I feel like I've been smoking pot. But so that's where I am right now. Just sitting in the bunker. Got my Harley topped off. Can't hold not one more drop. That bike is a good bug out vehicle because if the traffic's jammed up, man, I can ride the sidewalk. I can go through the vehicles. I can split lanes. So it is a good bug out vehicle for me. I'm a very experienced rider. I recommend everyone, and the mileage, the gas mileage, I can literally go a couple 100 miles on $10 if I ride that bike easy. So, the price of gas, the motorcycle is the way to go, man. Me and little Miss Prepper, we rode all over the place, and it was $10. And we rode a long ways. $10. And we got to ride a bike, I live a life. I am a biker. I enjoy that. I enjoy being the president of this club. And I enjoy YouTube, and I'm here to help people get through when the grid goes down, because I think it's going to go down. I really do. If nothing else, we're at least going to have rolling blackouts. This thing is getting worse and worse and worse. I'm not like a reporter, but I watch what's happening. And I watch these other prepper channels, and a lot of them are right, It's getting worse. And, you're not aware. I don't know where I got those other channels written down where it shows, all the volcanoes and earthquakes and all that going on. Oh, here it is right here. Those two channels right there. I recommend subscribing to them. That way it'll pop up in your feed. And you can literally see real time what's going on. Those two channels. They're fantastic. I don't even know those guys. I'm just telling you, if you watch those two channels, it literally shows what's going on with the planet. Even the air traffic, all kind of stuff. Monkey WERXUS. Watch his channel. The Earth Master. Watch his channel. They're really awesome. And my daughter, the Fictitious Rebels, they unsubscribe a lot of people. She touches some nerves on that channel. So I recommend her channel too. The Fic. I should have it written down somewhere. I have pronunciation problems. The Fictitious Rebel. I'm telling you guys, I'm high on that gabapentin. I'm not kidding. I didn't know it was going to make me high, but it damn sure does. I'm not taking that no more. And I'm fixing to be, I'm going to soon, in about 3 weeks, I'm going to have a link to these guys right here where you can get a discount on ammo. Right there. I'm going to have a link, but you can use this for now. And tell them All American Prepper, send them your way, send them their way. But those guys, they got the best ammunition. They make it. And man, they know what they're doing. They literally, the competition shooters get their ammunition from them because they know it's always the same load. If you know a lot about guns, you'll know, there's certain brands that they'll be off because the powder load ain't exact on every, something will be off. On theirs, their competition ammunition. So you're going to be able to hold a good tight pattern with their ammunition. But I see I got 2 people watching. I wish y'all would ask me something. I really do. I got 2 people watching. Ask me something. Anything about prepping, anything about secure, anything. Just ask me anything. And my food prep, for instance, I got this right here. This wheatgrass. That's a good prep to have. You just mix it in with something, and that's a lot of nutrition in there. And it's dehydrated, so there is a lot in this container. And I bought it at GNC. You can go to GNC. Let me tell you how to get a good deal. You can go up there and say, look here, I want what you got that's expired. It's still good, but you'll get it at a huge discount. They'll sell you that expired stuff at a huge discount. And it's still good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good way to save money. Like this thing right here, I bought it. It was the date was expired, but man, I got a good deal on it, and this shit goes a long ways. And on the go, you don't got to cook it or nothing. Just mix it in with your water, you hydrate, and you're getting protein with something like this. So I would, in my bug out bag, I would put a bag of this powdered protein in there. I sure would. And if I knew I didn't have time to forage, I would put some of this in there to mix in with more water. Just great nutrition. Was this zip tie? You can open it up and go up behind somebody and put it over their head and pull it tight. And if they ain't got a knife to cut that thing loose in seconds, they're going to be unconscious. Get you a large zip tie. Just and good night. Well, I'm waiting on some questions. I'm just rambling. So it is what it is. I'm high on gabapentin. I ain't gonna lie. I normally don't even drink soda, but I'm drinking some. Get you a good pair of battle glasses. These, I know my buddy calls them women repellers, but these are not getting knocked off my head in combat. They're prescription glasses. Good morning, son of the desert. Good to have you. I'm just sitting here rambling. I hurt my back. They gave me some gabapentin, and that shit made me high, man. But anyway, you need good battle glasses. If you wear, even if you don't need prescription glasses, you need your eyes protected. So if nothing else, for eye protection, and have it strapped. Keep on rambling. All right, brother. These are my battle glasses. And they're safety glasses also. So they'll take a lot of impact before something can get in my eyes. And, they're not coming off. And, they're not coming off. That's important in combat, by the way. When I work security balancing and I got to fight and all, if I'm wearing regular glasses, they always get slung off, stepped on, or whatever. So it's good to be able to retain your eye protection. Same purpose for a light. It's good to have a light. I should have one right here. The kind you strap on your head where your hands are free. That's a good survival item too. You need that. Preparation is the key. You got to have the mindset. Don't waste anything. Pick that penny up. I find change on the ground all the time. I can't believe people just throw money like that, especially as hard as it is. Yeah, you're right. Son of Desert. Basically, safety glasses from a hardware store should work too. Yeah. Good pair of safety glasses. A lot of hunters, I've seen it happen, running through the brush, get poked in the eye with an oak tree branch. And hurt them bad. You get poked in it, I've seen that happen. And me just having my glasses on, because, I need glasses to see far away, keeps from that happening. But I've seen it happen to my buddies and get poked right in the damn eyeball with a twig and hurt them bad. Mess their whole hunt up. So a good pair of safety glasses, a good pair of gloves, and a good pair of boots. Where I hunt, there's some big ass rattlesnakes, Bubba. So I wear snake boots. Big ass rattlesnakes. And I've been standing in one place and something would hit my leg and then hit my leg again. I'm like, what the hell? I look down, it's a snake trying to bite me. And those boots is the only thing that saved my ass. So I recommend snake boots. I damn sure do. Down here in Florida, you're going to walk around in the brush. You need to have some snake boots on. Your ass going to get bit. And these mosquitoes will carry your ass off. So you better have good clothing to keep them off of you. I have a video showing it. I got it's like a mosquito suit. Just to keep the mosquitoes off of you. They're so bad down here. It's hard to survive in the wilderness down here without some sort of bug repellent, because we got mosquitoes bad down here. They would eat your ass alive. But I have a suit for that. And it works good for a ghillie suit too, by the way. You can make your own. We're going to cast net me some fish soon and smoke them. So, fishing, if you practice fishing, when the grid goes down, that's a reliable, renewable resource. Go out and catch you some fish, man. It doesn't cost anything. That's another reason why I go fishing. I just walk to where I fish at, catch me some fish. Doesn't cost anything. Saving that money to spend it on preps or save it up for a good knife or whatever it is. Like I said, I bought the shed, $150 a month, paid it off, turned it into a bunker, got it freezing cold in here. Because, I got that. My solar is kicking ass out there. I am running the batteries low. They'll sunshine, they're recharging. That's another reason why I got rid of that refrigerator, because it was pulling from the batteries, and I'd rather have air conditioning. No, you would have to snare. In the desert, you would have to rely on snares, is what I would do. I would set up a lot of snares for animal trails. And, in Vietnam, because I got two stepdads that were in Vietnam, and I asked them about that. They mentor me. And they called them snake eaters over there. Because the snake really is easy prey. Now, you screw around with a venomous snake, that's how most people get bit, is messing around with it. That's why, pellet gun, I just shoot it right in the head with a pellet gun a couple times, really. And now still, if you touch that fang, you're going to get it. I'd shoot them in the head with that pellet gun, cut their head off, skin them out, put them right over the fire and cook them and eat them. But yeah, the VC did call a lot of us snake eaters because that's easy prey. We would just eat snakes. You got to be an opportunist. In survival, don't pass up any opportunity. You got to scavenge. Pick up that can. Oh, don't think, oh man, somebody's going to think I'm a bum because I'm picking up cans, or I'm digging through that trash can at the garbage store picking up cans. Yes, all snakes are edible that I know of. I haven't eaten one yet that made me sick. But yes, son of the desert, all snakes are edible. I've eaten a lot of snakes. All over. And they may be one out there that I don't know. But I've been in South America. I've been all over, and I haven't eaten a snake yet that made me sick. Yeah. Hell yeah. And I'd keep the hides too, man. Make something cool out of them hides, Make something cool out of them hides. It's awesome to wrap your bow, your homemade bow, with snake skin. Dry it and wrap it. Makes your bow look great. So I would do that with that snake skin, or get enough of them up and sell them. A little side income. I used to, people are becoming so domestic. But I used to ride down the road and catch possums on the side of the road all night. And then take them to the hood. And the old timers, they'd buy them. I'd make $100 a night just riding down the road catching possums. Now they don't. All the old timers is gone, I guess. They just don't buy them anymore. Raccoons. I used to trap a lot of raccoons and sell them, but they just don't buy them anymore. I guess, I don't know. I guess they're getting more domesticated. Hell, I eat them. No problem. Armadillo on the half shell's delicious. Armadillo tastes like pork. Yeah, it will. You're right. Son of the desert, this time will come again. It will. We're virtually time travelers because we traveled in time from yesterday to today. And we're going to travel in time to tomorrow and next, until you die, you're a time traveler. And it's looking bad, man. If you really do your research, stay away from that mainstream propaganda, it's looking bad. The food production has been cut in half, but yet there's way more people. There's just not going to be enough food. You got to become self-reliant. If nothing else, just save you a lot of money and you know what you're eating is healthy. I don't buy no vegetables and I eat a lot. I forage. I find foraging is really the key. Gardening takes effort, but I do garden, especially turmeric, because it helps with my inflammation with my back and all. Yeah, I personally believe that before all this, you're not hearing much about it anymore, but with these other countries and all, but before it's over with, there is going to be a nuke set off. Whether it's going to be a false flag attack, whether I believe we're going to experience that here pretty soon. Hey, LG, appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, all. Thank you all for being here today. Yes, sir. You got that right. I appreciate all y'all. I'm just talking. That's all I'm doing. Y'all ask me some questions, man, and I'll tell you my opinion. That's all I can do. You know, like y'all know, in my opinion, close up personal self defense, I'd rather have a knife. You got to have that barrel. I can divert that barrel. You're not diverting that blade. Well, unless you're trained, you're still probably going to get cut. So I'm a big advocate of my first weapon would be a knife. And then I would upgrade to projectile weapons after that. So you don't have to put hands on them. You can get them from far away. Appreciate you, son of the desert. I do. I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm just sitting here talking, rambling. Like I'm high on gabapentin. I ain't even gonna lie. And I'm happy. I'm in good spirits. Because I 2 subscribers gave me some work. Some security work. I made a little money, and I need that money because I'm not bouncing at them strip clubs no more right now. It's just for what you make. It's just not worth it. The way people are acting, I literally am having to fight every night, and it's just not worth it. So I'm just doing personal security now. Now I may go back. I may have to for financial reasons. I may have to. I'm hoping to make it on, on YouTube, which I'm doing all right, And like I said, I'm hooking up with these guys. It's in the camera, you can see it. So I hooked up with Bone Tactical. He makes some good knives. A necklace knife is good to have. A necklace knife is great to have. And he makes some really good. Bone Tactical makes some really good necklace knives. You can go to any other of my videos, and the description should be below. But if I was going to buy anything from him, which all his stuff is good, I get a neck knife first. I get the bone breaker. And then just go from there. But all his knives are good. They really are. They're made well. They hold up. I put them to the test. I wouldn't put any product on this channel that I did not believe in. That's why really that's the only one I'm affiliated with. And once I saw how their stuff worked, when it's professional shooters shooting at a tournament and they're using their ammo, that says volumes. So soon, a couple weeks, I'm gonna have a link below where you can, this ammo shortage. Well, these guys can get you whatever you want and ship it right to you, a whole pallet. So you don't have to go and scrounge around and get a couple boxes here, a couple boxes. You can order a whole pallet from those guys, man. That's the way to go, and you'll get a good deal. And people talk about precious metals. Ammunition is a precious metal also. I believe that's how bad it's going to get, that it's going to get so primitive that a lot of people, we're going to be knife fighting, man. There ain't going to be no ammo if it keeps going the way it's going. I was thinking about self-defense earlier as binary control. I like booby trapping or some sort of way to create an advanced notification of intruders that does not rely on electricity. Let me tell you a good one. I'll address that. Now, the most primitive way is to run some fishing line around a perimeter, around trees or whatever it is sticking up out of the ground. Run fishing line. And at the end of it, have cans with some rocks in it, aluminum cans. Or if you have the luxury, some wind chimes. I have that out there. That real thin fishing line, they don't even see it. When they hit that fishing line, them cans go, those wind chimes go ding, ling, 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 ling. So that's an early warning system. Now, if you want to get medieval and you just want to get you a board, nail you some nails through it and lay it down where they don't see it. And when they step on that board full of nails, you're going to know somebody's out there because they're going to sound off most likely. And it may make them want to turn around. My perimeter, where my dogs can't get to it, is set up that way. I don't mind telling people how, I got multiple layers of defense. And there's a lot of them I'm not going to say, but I will tell you. Yeah, the sweet potato is from the nightshade family. But I seen a guy that it was his challenge to live off the land and only the land. And the sweet potato leaves is what kept him alive. That was his go-to. And it didn't kill him, but it is from the nightshade family. But yeah, you do that to keep bears out. If you live somewhere where there's bears, that's what they do. They get bored, they nail to it, put it in front of doors and windows to keep from the bear tearing in. Because if you are way out up north and you got a cabin and there's something in there, that bear's going to tear in there. But they put boards down with nails up to keep the bears from tearing into their shacks, their hunting shacks. So if it'll stop a bear, if somebody don't see them nails and they step on that, they going to sound off. And the way I got it set up, if there's any spot where somebody can run behind and hold against me, when they get down, they're going to be on nails. If you don't have that, just break you up some glass and throw it down there. Yeah, you're right, Thomas. Hell yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with rolling a good cigar, brother, or cigarettes. You know, you need to try to stop your addictions, but live life. I mean, hell, I ain't even gonna lie. Them strippers got me addicted to these damn things, and they give them to me. I could live without it, but I do enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy these damn things, man. It's cotton candy. Makes me sound like a sissy, but a stripper gave it to me. Matter of fact, I haven't named my Harley yet. Actually, I have now. Because my Harley is, my wife knows, my Harley's my other girl. And I got this stripper. She's such a sweet girl. She's my girlfriend, not, you know, not intimately, you know, we, we talk without judgment, you know. I'm able to talk to her on a friend's basis and be honest. We talk. So I'm naming my Harley Jessie. I'm naming it after that stripper. I sure am. So yeah, my Harley's name is Jessie. My wife, she's friends with Jessie. She doesn't mind it. Yeah, hey, I took that gabapentin for my back, and man, I'm like, wow, that shit's strong. So I'm just on YouTube talking shit, trying to educate people, smoking my cotton candy. Yeah, yeah, Jesse, man, we literally, cry on each other's shoulders, when we got to talk. Cause it's a rough life, man. On them strippers, some of those strippers are nice girls. They're just making a living. Don't judge somebody. Don't judge them. She don't judge me. She strips. She's a real nice girl. She doesn't cross the line. She keeps it legal, and she makes her money, and I protect her. And we became good friends. And I'm naming my Harley after Jesse. Yeah. I guess you'd call it kind of like I guess a psychologist would call it an emotional affair, because we do talk to each other like, she's my girlfriend, really. She's a girl and she's my friend, you know. It is what it is. I mean, we don't fool around or nothing like that, but we do talk and hug and talk in each other's ears. That's good to have. She's my counselor. Matter of fact, she does a better job than my psychologist does. Yeah. Now there is one that's called spider wire. Now that spider wire is, man, that shit's strong, and it will cut the shit out of you. You just gotta tie a certain knot because it's slippy. The knots come out if you tie a regular knot. You gotta tie a good special knot on that spider wire. That stuff will cut the hell out of you, and it is strong, and you can get it in different colors. Actually, that's what I have out there: spider wire, green spider wire. It blends right in with the grass and everything. Yeah, that spider line, that shit don't play. That's really, to me, the best fishing line there is, because that it'll be the same diameter as 12-pound test, and it's like 100 pounds it'll hold. That shit is strong. I have literally hung up and pulled a big ass boat to where I was hung up because that spiral line was so strong. Yeah, that's a good question, Thomas. I wonder how good, I can't pronounce that word, spectrum fiber. Yeah, her. No, actually, that's, I learned stuff too. You guys know, I don't come on here and, oh, I know everything. Hell no. I'm a student too. You guys teach me stuff. I didn't know that. Now I know that. That's awesome. But no, I never thought of that. The day may come where you may have to make your own body armor. I'm telling you guys, you need to order your body armor. They're going to make that shit illegal. And get the strongest you can. At least level 3 plus. Get the metal plates. Now you can spend a lot of money and get that. They make another plate that's actually stronger, and it's lighter, and it's thicker, but it has a shelf life. After 5 years, it isn't effective. Hell yeah, Thomas. Appreciate that information. Yeah, you guys need to watch this video on your computer so y'all can see this. I noticed it on the phone, and it's like, damn, that fool's just crazy. He's talking. No, I got people in the chat over here that I talk to. So yeah, anything. I wear these sleeves. I got them around here somewhere, but I wear sleeves that are slash resistant. You can order them off Amazon. But when I'm working security, I wear those slash resistant sleeves, and they've saved me a couple times from getting cut. Now they won't stop a stab, but they'll stop a slash. So I strongly recommend that too. Getting you a pair of those if things get medieval, and it's just good to have. Really. Yeah, you're right. And you can, yeah. Yeah, stopping a slash. A lot of people, they'll slash instead of stab. And if I got, because I always defend myself. If I gotta take the cut, I want to take it right here. If I have to take a cut, I'm gonna take it right here, because that's nothing. There's no vitals in there. I can always carry a tourniquet, but you can take the cut there. It's no big deal. Now, getting cut in here, that's a big deal. That's why if you know you're going to get cut, you make sure they get it here. I mean, you're not going to die. It's flesh. It heals. It's just a cut. Some people, some people you can just shoot them anywhere. And it's called the Phibbs reaction. Oh, I've been shot. And just by putting one single bullet in them, oh my God, I've been shot, and they'll stop. Some people will. Some people go, oh my God, I've been shot. They freak out when really, if you're not hitting a vital area, it's no big deal. I mean, to me, it's not. But a lot of people that's never been shot, they're like, oh my God, I've been shot. You know, I've been shot and not even gone to the hospital or nothing, just take care of it myself. Just little nicks and, you know, catch a buckshot somewhere. Because, you know, if you go to the hospital with a bullet wound, dear Lord, the cops come. I mean, it's a mess. Yeah, the Chinese, a lot of people don't know this, but our military body armor, the Chinese gun that they carry now, is specifically made to penetrate our military's body armor. Why would they do that? Do they plan on fighting us? Yes, crazy being shot. It will till 20, 30 minutes later. Then suddenly, when I saw it, instantly I could feel all the pain, but nothing before I saw it. Yeah, sometimes you'll be shot and won't even know it. When Reagan got shot, he didn't even know it and hit that 22. He got shot, President Reagan, when he got shot by that lunatic. How in the hell did they let somebody get that close to the president? Anyway, somebody weren't doing their job. But when Reagan got shot, one of them went into his lung. He didn't even know he was shot. His bodyguard is the one that, when he was in the car, said, oh, you're shot. We got to get you to the hospital. And that was an exploding tip bullet. It was meant to explode, but the barrel on the gun wasn't long enough for that bullet to get enough velocity to explode on impact. The longer the barrel, the faster that bullet's going to go. That's why snipers don't use that's why snipers got long barrels. The longer that barrel, the straighter, the further, and that barrel on that 22 wasn't long enough to get enough force for that bullet to explode. Or we might have lost him, and he was a damn good president, in my opinion. You know, compared to this one we got now, dear Lord, help us. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. You know, I am not happy at all with anything this new administration is doing. At all. Matter of fact, I'm disgruntled about what a lot of things this administration is doing that we have right now. Right now, hell no, I wouldn't join the armed forces. And people are not. You know, there's even secretly talking about invoking the draft because nobody's joining the armed forces right now. They are desperate. Matter of fact, hell, if I didn't have to take the jab, if they would take me, I'd go in just to get in a good. I love being a soldier. I really do. I enjoy being a soldier. I enjoy being a bodyguard. I enjoy my kind of work. I don't do anything that I don't enjoy. I enjoy homesteading. When I'm out there gardening, it's like a Miyagi thing. You know, I love to plant a seed and watch it grow. And then harvest it, cook it, eat it. There's something special about that. But I've sit here and rambled for a while. And just talking, man. Just talking. Just making friends. I am recruiting for my MAG team. And I am recruiting for my bike club. It makes me sad to see the state of our military People like you are a special breed, those that always wanted to be soldiers and runs in the family. Yeah, yeah, I would, even right now, if they really needed me, I'd put the uniform on and man up. But I'm not taking that jab. Know what you're doing, you would start teaching. Yes. Honestly, if there was a combat situation to come up, I would probably be better in infantry. I would keep a lot of those young guys alive. Through my experiences, I would keep them alive. Like if somebody just doing something stupid, no unnecessary movement. Keep your fucking head down. You know, I would keep a lot of them young guys alive. Actually, I would be a good sarge. Honestly, the sarge would, when you got some years on you and a lot of experience, I notice they'll pass right past a young guy and come and talk to me. When there's a problem at the club, the customers, they come and talk to me. They pass right past the young security and they come say, yo, hey, because they know, I got a little wisdom. You do get a little smarter as you get older. Some people do, anyhow. Okay, that's a good question. Knowing what you know, how would you start teaching the younger generation self-defense and preparedness? My concern is for my young family members. The first thing I would do is teach them knife defense, offense, and self-defense. That'd be the first thing I would do, is teach them how to fight with a blade. The second thing I would do is put them in an MMA school if possible, or boxing, some sort of martial art. But MMA is more raw and more real. That's why I suggest MMA. Find you a good school. I highly suggest Champions MMA if you're able to get to them. They're on the internet. Just look them up. They're in my opinion the best. There's a lot of good MMA schools out there, but Champions MMA is the best one I know. Yeah, you're right. They should not be doing any of that TikTok. They should nothing. They shouldn't be doing that. Doing a TikTok video in a combat zone, your enemy can literally see what you're seeing. That's stupid. You don't want to do a video in combat and your enemy be able to see what you see. That's insane. There's no way in hell I would post a video of any kind. Thank you, LG. Thank you. Well, I guess I'm going to get off of here. I'm just talking, like I said, just talking. I appreciate the conversation with you guys, man. Like I said, anytime, come at me with any questions, of anything you want to know. Yeah, you're right. See, TikTok is a Chinese app. And when you load TikTok on your phone or your computer, the Chinese can come in the back door and know everything. They know your banking on your phone. They know everything. Yeah, gardening. I'll do some more gardening. Container gardening is, thank you, Howling Sarge. Appreciate you. Thank you for your donation, Howling Sarge. Everybody listen up. Because even there's not many people here now, later on this video, will get viewed a lot. The Howling Sarge, he is the man. Y'all need to subscribe to his channel. Because he is straight up And I'm telling you, anything he says, I'm backing 100%. I have watched all his videos and I agree with the man 100%. I agree with you 100%, Howling Sarge, on everything you say. All the way down to the cartel. Why in the hell are we going way over here to get one person when we got all the stuff going on down there in Mexico? You're right on. Your videos are on point, man. I'm surprised you're not shadow banned, really. I think I'm shadow banned. You may be shadow banned. That's why you don't have a whole lot of subscribers. So I'm telling everyone that's on my channel, subscribe to the Howling Sarge, because he tells it like it is. And he comes from, you need to know different points of view. You need to know my point of view. You need to know the Howling Sarge's point of view, because he's on point. I'm telling you, Howling Sarge is 100% on point. Subscribe to his channel, watch his videos, and he don't hold back neither. He tells it like it is. He tells it straight up. Thank you, Thomas Amos, for subscribing to Howling Sarge. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all, when I'm fixing to shut this down, y'all go to his channel and watch his videos. And I back, the All-American Prepper backs every single thing the Howling Sarge says. It is what it is. And he don't hold back nothing. You want to hear the truth? Subscribe to his channel, watch his videos. Straight up truth. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I want y'all to go, if you're able to, go subscribe to the Howling Sarge right now. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe to him right now and watch his videos. And I back his play. I'm telling you. And thank you, Howling Sarge, for your donation too, by the way. Your channel is freaking awesome. With that, I'm the All-American Prepper. Stay strapped, stay ready, stay dangerous, and have a blessed day.